Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MotoGP 20 here on this channel. This is part number 37 of my career walkthrough. Right guys, in today's episode we head to Japan for Motegi, a circuit that I dread every single time. I do not like Motegi, but we have only got 4 races left of Moto2, so we will be on the MotoGP bikes very soon. What weather have we got? Oh, it's going to be wet qualifying, but it's going to be a sunny race. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, if it was a wet race, that would have been an absolute nightmare. Right, let's see if we can complete this quick lap simulation. And into that first corner, don't feel confident on the brakes. And we've gone a little bit wide. And we need to get at least a 1:56.566 to complete this. And I think we're going to struggle to get that first time, I think. Just don't feel very confident in these conditions. And it's really frustrating because it does, when the circuit's only wet, the circuit does dry up towards the end of the session, but to do all the development tests, you've got to go out in these conditions. So you just have to tough it out. At least we've got a dry race, but we've got to try and get through qualifying in the wet and get a half decent time. Almost in the gravel there. Flipping heck. I'm going to come off in a minute. I'm not concentrating enough. It's the only thing when you do commentary. I start waffling away. And I just completely muck up my braking. And again, just trying to gently try not to spin up the rear. And it's going to be a very interesting race because it's in the dry. I've got no idea how quick the AI are going to be round here in the dry on the hardest level. So it's going to be a surprise. So if we can get a decent spot, I'm going to hope to get at least second row. I'm probably not going to get second row, but that is what I'm going to try and get at least. Got to have a chance. And let's just be good on the brakes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, didn't over. Oh, flipping heck again. Just trying to open the throttle a little bit too early there. Right, this chicane. And try and get it to the line. We just need to get a 1:56.5. Can we get it? And oh, we done it. Oh, so there we go. We managed to do the quick lap simulation. But now we need to try and put in a lap to get us into Q2. So we've done the development tests. Can we do it though? So let's get straight into it and see if we can push the times a little bit more. God, be careful, be careful, be careful. And are we up at sector 3? Oh, only just. Now we've just got to master these last couple of corners. We really do need a good time here. And we have just stepped it up a little bit. And that is a nice line. And you can really see the dry line now. So you've got to try and stay within there so the bike doesn't spin up as much as we go through the last chicane. Again, trying to stay on that dry line. And this is definitely going to be our best lap. We're sitting in 11th at the moment. And where are we going to get? Oh, it's put us in first. Oh. Right, that is the end of the free practice. And it looks like we're going to finish. At the moment, we're currently in 6th. But there is still a couple of seconds left. Are we going to move down anymore? But yeah, this is tough in these conditions. It really is. And so we were 0.7 off the fastest time set by Thomas Luthi. We just don't seem to have the pace in the wets. But we go into the qualifying session and we've only got to do one session, which is the only bonus. Right, that wasn't bad there. And we are 0.7 up at sector 3. Let's see if we can just nail this last couple of corners. Don't overrun it. And it was definitely a good decision to come out towards the end of the session where the line is a little bit better and it's not as wet. But is this going to be a good enough time? And to the line, this is going to be close. Is it going to be better than the last time? Oh, that wasn't bad. So it looks like my tactics of going out later in the session where the dry line was developing more and wasn't as wet, looks like it's going to pay off. And we've taken second. Oh, that is unbelievable. We still weren't as quick as Luthi, but we're on the front row of the grid in Motegi and in the dry. Can we put this into a performance in the race?
Greetings from the land of the rising sun. Today the World Championship is being held at the MotoGP circuit, where the Moto2 class race is about to start. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We'll have sunny weather for the entire duration of the race. From the Moto2 class starting grid,
right, so here we go with today's race in Japan around the MotoGP circuit. Now I'm going to go with the hard compounds, but I've got no idea about the tyres because we were in the wet conditions for the qualifying, so this is always a hit and miss. I don't know how fast the AI are going to be in the dry either, but they were fast in the wet round here, so let's just wait and see. So here we go, 8 laps around MotoGP. Let's see if we can get a podium finish. Right, so here we go. This start is going to be very important. And we're off! And can we beat Luti into the first corner? And we've just managed to put the power down into this right-hander. God, did we just overshot the corner? Be careful because these hard tyres aren't going to be as good. And that wasn't too bad, but Luti managed to get away really, really well there. But let's see if we can get in his slipstream and see if we can just stick with him. And hopefully we won't lose too many places. Just again, not feeling these tyres. I hate the hard compounds in the first couple of laps, but they always seem to come good in the end. So it's a case of sticking with it as we do a higher percentage of laps. I mean, I see a lot of other channels only doing like 4 or 5 laps, and you can get away with some softer compounds, but not when you do 8 or 9 laps. You've got to go with the hards, especially on these bikes. And we're not doing too bad. We're managing to just keep Luti within distance, but he's definitely going to be the one to beat, I think. And again, just trying to, and we've got Bastianini again pressurising us, and after that race in Thailand is got into his mind that podium finishes is where he should be. And he has put in some cracking performances lately, so but we have got a lot of riders behind us. We've got a massive train of them actually. Right, let's not muck this section up. Hard on the brakes, and we can be a little bit better on the brakes through there. Now it's dry under the bridge, and Luti is pulling away here. And let's see what sort of pace. We're going to have to see about when we get to about lap 3 or 4 what sort of pace F1's going to be running, but probably going to be the low 150s. Again, that wasn't a bad first corner, just trying to put the power down, and we're just managing to edge away from third, but we're losing ground on Luti. He has really set a decent pace here. All about trying to improve around MotoGP, because when we get into MotoGP and we're going to be on the Repsol Honda, are we going to be able to get a decent result around these sort of circuits? Because we know the Honda has power, but is it going to be good around these sort of corners? I think I'm going to struggle, but we've got 2 seasons on the Repsol Honda, providing we can pick up enough points so we don't get fired. And just really struggling to put the power down still, and Luti is just edging away even more. I don't think I can match his pace. I'm trying, and it looks like the riders behind are starting to gain on me again. Once we get into this quarter phase of the race, when F1's got their tyres up to the temperature, it's going to be extremely tough. And Bastianini is only 0.6 behind us, but Luti's got a 2-second gap already, and he's definitely got the points if he can just maintain that pace. We're trying our best, and that is not a bad corner there. And let's see what sort of pace we're running. Luti's put a 150.8, and we are about 0.6 off that, so we're about half a second off the pace as we completely butcher that first corner. Just don't seem to ever get round there tight enough. And that probably cost me half a second. But we're holding on to P2 for now. And we haven't won a race in a couple of races, so this is unfamiliar territory. I was getting used to winning, and now we get to the really tough circuits and I'm struggling. And it's going to get harder and harder as we get towards the end of the season. But we have only got 3 races after this one. We've got Australia, Malaysia and Valencia. So next week, because this one will probably be out over the weekend, so we'll be in MotoGP next week. Really excited for it, and I hope you all tune in for my first race for Repsol Honda with my teammate Marc Marquez. Again, just trying to close in on Luti, but he's pulled it away 2.5 seconds now. But I've got Bastianini that's just caught up with me, so we can't afford to make any mistakes. But we have pulled away from the majority of the riders. We've only got a couple of riders that are close to us. Oh god, that was a bit of a mistake there. Just losing it there. And Luti's put in a 150.7. So we're only 0.4. We are upping up our pace, but it's not to his level. He's definitely quicker. So if the qualifying was in the dry, we probably wouldn't have been in the position we were. So being at a wet qualifying, that's actually worked in our favour. Again, just not feeling 100% comfortable around those turns. And he's extended it even more, nearly 3 seconds. He's definitely pulling away. And we're halfway through the race. I don't think we're going to catch Luti. He's got the points, unless he makes a mistake and crashes. We've just got to try and make sure that we don't give Bastianini any opportunity to get back into contention for taking this second spot off us. Because I would take second right now. I didn't even think I'd be anywhere near a podium finish round here, if I was to be honest, guys. Moteki's always been a difficult circuit, and if you look through all my MotoGP walkthroughs back to, I think, right back to 2015, I've just never really, especially in the MotoGP class, ever won round here. It's such a difficult circuit to win round. And again, just hate that corner. As we come towards the end of lap 4. See if we can just stay consistent. If we can stay in the 150s, and Luti's putting a 150.6, and we're definitely getting quicker. As I say that, we completely ruined that corner once again. So we're in the 151s, he's in the 150s. So I don't know what sort of time Bastianini's putting in behind us, but if he starts putting in the similar times to Luti, then we're going to be in big trouble. But we have still got plenty of fuel to play with, as we've just extended our lead from Bastianini by a second. I think I might just push a little bit harder on this lap. Why, we've got some decent tyre grip. Maybe I could have gone with the mediums. Just looking at the tyre grip on lap 5, we've got loads of tyre grip left. But it's always a risk. I will not choose a softer compound without doing the development test. That's what they're there for. It'd be interesting to see what the tyre wear's like on the faster bikes. Let me know in the comments below if you're already on the GP bikes, what the tyres are like on the faster bikes. Do they wear away even quicker? Is it harder to manage? It'd be interesting to know your experiences. And Luti has pulled that gap over 3 seconds now. He's definitely not going to be caught. But we seem to be out on our own in second, so overall this is a massive improvement to previous races that we've had around here. Let's just see if we can just get some faster lap times at least. Well, that was much better through there. Let's see what sort of time we can get here. And we just dropped a little bit. I think we mucked it up on this corner last time, and that was much better. If we had done that on the first lap, we wouldn't have been overtaken by Luti, but we did. We went really, really wide. And again, oh God, we can bloody ruin that one instead. And just try to push it as much as I can. And he's maintaining that 3-second lead. So he's dropped off a little bit. He's not pulling away anymore. Oh God, be careful, Cole. Don't ruin it now. We've only got 2.5 laps to go. Let's just bring this second place finish back. And again, just trying to... Oh my God. Really struggling to put any power down now. Just cooking the tyre slightly. Just see if we can just get a little bit closer to Luti. I'm not sure whether Luti's won a race in this season yet, but this could be the first. I know he's extended it by nearly another half second, so 3.5. He's definitely got this race in the bag. I'm not going to catch up for it. Oh my God, don't ruin it. Oh God, I almost went over the front then. Just braked a little bit too hard at the front. And just kind of keep it tight through here. Onto the apex. And right, so we go into... And Luti's just putting out 150.2. So he has... And that was, oh, our fastest lap of the race, a 150.5. So we have definitely upped it slightly, but as soon as we push hard, Luti puts in an even faster lap. So, like I said, he's definitely on another level. So we'll try and hold it round there. And there's no chance of closing that gap in 2 laps. Not 3 seconds anyway. And we should be safe for a second, as long as we don't crash, because we've got a decent gap between us and Bastianini, and he's got a decent gap from him to the riders behind. So it's been a bit of a breakaway. I wasn't expecting this. And just keep that tight through there. And can we get to the final lap? And we can try and push in power 2 as much as we can with that extra fuel. The tyres don't look too bad, so I'm thinking we could have gone at least with a medium front, maybe not the rear, but having a medium front would have made quite a bit of difference. And we're actually closer to Luti than Bastianini is to me, so that is promising. Come on, let's get to this final lap. And here we go, final lap. The only way we can win this. Oh, Luti, a 149.6. And we've just put in a 150.1. So these laps have got quicker and quicker. So I am impressed with my pace towards the end of the race, but still not in the 149s. But this has been a really improved performance. It's not bad being second quickest. I don't think I've seen anyone else get a faster time. Oh, Bulliger's gone down. That's probably tyres. Oh, don't come off now. And fair play to Thomas Luti. It's from start to finish. Look at his gap now. It's over 4 seconds. He has been dominant. He was fastest in qualifying. you've got to just hold your hands up sometimes. This is going to happen in the GP class. You wait. There's going to be races where Marc Marquez is just going to be on another level. Augusto Fernandez, he is down. There's another one. Another one. Xavi has gone down. They're all crashing now. And Luti's extended it to 5 seconds. What a final couple of laps he's had. As we come to the end. Well, there's not going to be many highlights from this race. Apart from the start. It's been a bit of a straightforward one. Oh God, be careful. God, I thought I was going to lose it then. Been a straightforward win for Luti. Too strong for everyone else. But overall, I was happy with performance round Motegi. I got, and let's look at lap times. So I think I wasn't bad. I think I was second quickest. I will take that. Right, let's have a look at the replay of the start. Right, this is about the only replay I really need to start, because as soon as Luti got in the lead, there was no going back, and we managed to stay in second, and it was just about trying to just compete with his pace, and we did start to put in the laps, which I was very happy about. But this was a good strong start on the hard tyres, and maybe we should have gone with the mediums. Next time we're in Motegi, we might have to try a different tactic, but well played to Thomas Luti, very strong from the start, and it was a deserved win. So there we go. Right, so that is the standings. Let's have a look at the points. So Bastianini came third. Luca came fourth, good points. Remy Gardner in fifth. Where did Baldassarri in 14th. Marco down at the bottom again in 16th. And let's have a look at the standings. So Nagashima is in third. Luti's in fourth now. Wow, he's ahead of Baldassarri. Look, it's all changing. Who's going to come third? I think it's going to be Nagashima, but who knows? Luti's on the move again. Right, that is the end of another race, and for the third race running, I actually haven't won a race. It's been a fourth place in Aragon. We got second in Thailand and second again in Japan. We've got 3 races left. Am I going to actually be able to get another win before the end of the season so we can move up to the GP class on a high? I don't know. We've already won the Moto2 Championship. We were just a class above at the start once we got used to the bike and got into a rhythm. But overall, it was a very, very good performance, a much improved performance, especially around Motegi. And also, don't forget, guys, we've obviously we move up to the MotoGP class next week, but we have got some new walkthroughs coming very, very soon. We've got the new Assetto Corsa coming out soon, which I'll be doing loads of, like online and career mode. We've got obviously Ride 4 coming this year. We've got F1 2020. We've got Dirt 5. It's going to be an exciting year for sim races. Really looking forward to it. I hope you stay tuned, subscribe, share the videos. Thank you for the awesome support on this series. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've enjoyed every moment, and we've still got another class to go after Moto2. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video.